simple guide to logo design concept, especially for beginners like you. When you look at this image, what comes to your mind? When you look at this image, what comes to your mind in a flash? You just said it. Go to the comment section and type it. Quickly. When you look at this one, what comes to your mind? Comment it too. I'm waiting for your comment. Okay, how about this? I'm sure you just got the answer right. So what is logo? Let's talk about logo. So a logo is like a special picture, okay, or design that helps people know your brand or business. Just like how you can recognize your favorite cartoons or favorite images by pictures, businesses use logos so people can remember them easily. Take for example, whenever you see this, what comes to your mind? X, former Twitter. When you see this, what comes to your mind? Instagram. Is it written here? No, but this image alone makes you to remember it, because whenever you see Instagram, you see this logo behind it. Whenever you see X, you see this X behind it. Whenever you see Meta, you see this logo around it or this picture. So this is simply what a logo is. Now let's quickly look at 3 things to remember about logos. You need 3 things to what? Remember about logo. The first one is simplicity. What? Simplicity. A logo should be easy to understand. If it's too complicated, people won't remember it. That's the truth. So when I see logos like you adding your number, adding pictures, I'm like, this is not logo. This is just an image in 3D form. That's not what a logo. A logo should be simple, easy, and straight to the point. Okay? So think about how simple the logos of famous brands like McDonald's, just the M, the yellow what? M, or Apple, that apple with a bite. Think about how simple it is, and always try to make your logo like that. Don't start making your logo so complicated. I want an elephant with a goat standing on top and a circle, then put a rectangle. All of those things are actually not what's going to make you to sell. So your logo is just for people to remember. It's a pictorial representation of your brand. The second one is what? Colors. Colors are important in logos. They can make you feel happy, calm, or excited. For example, red can show excitement. Yes, when you see this red, excitement comes to mind. Blue makes you feel calm. That's why you see red. Most food industry uses red. Have you thought about it? Kilimanjaro, Mr. Biggs, Chicken Republic. Think about them. Genesis. So many of them use red because when you see food, you get excited. So that's feeling of excitement. That's actually why you use red. So blue is there. We have yellow. It brings happiness. When picking colors, choose ones that match how you want people to feel about your brand. Okay, so your colors are very, very important. Okay, don't forget about that. The third one we have here is shapes. So logos often have shapes. Circle, square, triangle, all means different things. That's the truth. For example, circle are friendly and safe. Square shows strength. Triangle means power or direction. You can mix shapes to create your own unique design. Just go ahead and make use of any of this shape or any other thing you have in mind. Okay, then let's talk about the logo design steps. Let's take it one step at a time. Number 1, think about your brand or idea. Just think about it. What is it all about? Ask yourself this question, very important. What do I want people to feel when they see my logo? First step is choose a simple shape, like a circle, square, or triangle. The simpler, the better. The third step is to pick 1 or 2 colors that matches how you want people to feel, like I said earlier. Then you add something special. 1, to make it stand out, like a small icon or a unique letter. Anything you want to add, if you feel like it's necessary, cool, go ahead and add it. If you don't think it's necessary, then there's no point. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice. Right, so this is actually our Canva interface, and we want to create a very simple logo. I'm going to choose Atino Craft. So let me assume that I want to create a simple logo for Atino Craft right now. How do we do it? There are 2 ways, but I'll be showing you both of them. Okay, so I'm going to start with create a new design, create a design. Then I'm going to choose logo. You can see this, A logo is usually square, so let's just go ahead and choose this, which is very easy. That's why I love Canva. It gives you everything in a very simple way. So we have this blank space that we want to create our logo on right now. So how do we go about it? What is the first step? Remember, we say you should what? You should think about the brand. I want to create a brand logo for Atino Craft, and Atino Craft is actually a brand that brings smile to people's faces. So by doing what? Creating their picture into an immortal frame, so your image will be there and it can never die. Now, what color should we make use of at this point? White, purity, immortality. Okay, so I'm going to use white as my color. Then what shape should we use? Infinity, probably. So we're going to do something here. I'm going to show you the first process and then the second process. The first process is we creating from scratch completely, and the second process is you using an already existing template to create. So let's try making use of our own. Remember, I said I'm looking for infinity shape, and here we go. Look at the different shapes we have, and because I want it to be solid, I'm going to make use of this particular one. So don't worry about the color yet. Remember, we said that the stuff we want to create is what? Atino Craft, right? We want to create a logo for Atino Craft. So why are we using infinity? Something that will show immortality. Now we're going to add the next thing, which is what? Atino, A and C. A and C. Still under element, I'm going to search for A. Let's see. All this A looks funny, so we can actually go ahead and choose this. This is A, and this is, let's look for C. This is C. So let's add it using our elements. Now we have AC. Now how do we incorporate it into this? How do we incorporate it into this stuff so that it comes out well? Okay, so watch carefully what I'm going to do. And I've not practiced this before, so let's just try something new. Okay, let's just try something new together and see what is going to give us. So I'm going to remove this particular one. I'm going to type letter A. Let's just type okay, an idea just came to my mind. That's actually one to me brainstorming. So I'm going to just delete that AC. Let's just work with this. So I'm going to change this right now to A and this to C. Let's see how that goes. It's very important that when you are creating a logo, try to zoom it in, be it on your phone or on your laptop. Zoom in the page so that you can see everything carefully. Now, after adding the A and C, it was not really working, and this is already looking like A and this is already looking like C. So how do we really make it to come out well? We're going to use this particular stuff now, this element, which is a shape, and we're going to change the color to color white and adjust it here and here. Then I'll drag it to this point so that we have this in shape of what? In the shape of a C. Then we're going to still carry this and duplicate it. Then we'll bring it over here. I want to use to block this particular point. Atino Crafts. You see that? So we have this. So all I need to do now is to change the font. I always like using this, so I'm going to just work with that. So this is it for me. I have what? Atino Craft. Remember, I said I want this to be in white, right? So all I need to do is to save this as a PNG file. Then when I bring it back, I can change it to what? White color. Now the second method I talked about is simply coming over here, okay, to element and search for A and C is Atino Craft. So I type AC logo. Let's see what it will give us. AC logo. So you see, so many. You just pick If you want this, if you want this, if you want this, these are all templates. You can now stylize any of these templates. So let's just go ahead and use maybe this looks a bit nice. So you see, we don't need to stress ourselves. All we need to do is to copy this one here, and then we'll bring it over here, and then we have what Atino Crafts. The only problem is that this is generic because practically everybody is using this. You're not the only one that would have chosen this. Someone else would have chosen it, so it will end up not giving you exactly what you want. But with this that we created by ourselves, they are looking close to, but still different. Do you see the difference? That's actually how you can create. It's time for you to practice. Now look at what you're going to do. First, I need you to think about a make-believe store or business. Secondly, decide what the store is about. Is it fun, exciting, or calm? Using the practical approach I just showed you before this part. Then draw a simple shape to start your logo. Pick 2 colors from your logo that match how you want people to feel. Then add something special to make your logo stand out, like a small picture or a fun letter. This is all I want you to do, and it's in just 3 steps. Think, choose, add, and that is it. I'll be expecting your beautiful logo. Use the link in the description below to submit your work to me for review.